Alright. Alright. Don't mind my voice there. Yeah. Awkward. Anyways, alright, this is Androil with another Set Sail for Phil tournament shoutcast. This time, Argy versus Tidgney. It's a Protoss v Terran. For once, all other matches I've casted have been Protoss v Zerg unless I am out biking somewhere, I have no idea where. Let's take a look at the production tab. Tidgney is actually the #1 seed in the tournament, so we're probably going to see an exciting match here. Argy is actually, he wasn't seeded at all. He's a diamond player, but he was not seeded. However, he beat Alvanus, who would have been the #5 seed, I believe. At least he would have had a seed if the tournament would actually seed 8 players. It only seeded 4, however. So Alvanus did not have a seed, and thus he was taken out in the preliminaries by Argy. Good job, Argy. Yeah, way to surprise me. So Argy have beaten Alvanus, which means Argy is probably a pretty good player, and I have to say played pretty nicely in that game. So we're probably going to be seeing an exciting match here, as we can see Tidgney walling off his ramp. Pretty standard play in Terran v Protoss here, although not walling off the ramp would also be standard play. We see both variations come up. An early gas coming up, probably going to be some kind of like 1 marine and then a marauder, or two marine marauder push or something like that. An early push, I think. At least that's what I'm predicting. An orbital command coming up. Of course we could see some real Reaper shenanigans come up, although that's not very likely after the nerfs to them. And this cybernetics core is going to be up, so the Stalker's gonna be out, and basically Reaper is just not going to be a good choice for Tidgney in this situation, especially not after the patch. So we're probably going to be seeing a Marauder come out next. It's going to make a tech lab now. Come on, Tidgney, make a tech lab. Come on. He actually built something. He built a factory. Okay, that is not what I expected. I am most certainly not a mind reader. We can see Tidgney just moving around here with his little SV, trying to count this sliding probe. Is actually almost sliding. At least he has a sliding sideways, trying to chase that SV. Pretty epic probe awesomeness right there by Argy, but still, that's not gonna win him the game. A Stalker comes out, rally pointed to the SV, and he's gonna be able to beat the SV down quickly. SV gets taken down, warp gates being taken by Argy really early. Very standard play. He's got 2 assimilators being mined. He's probably gonna do the 1 gauge robo, then maybe an expansion. No, he's putting up another gateway. Once again, I come back to me being a terrible mind reader, as I am most certainly not one of those. He's making a fast starport, a very fast starport, yet he does not have 2 gas. I'm not sure what he's planning to do with this starport. Maybe just 1 really fast Banshee, or maybe it's for future use. Oh, of course, it's going to be a Hellion drop. Hellion drop, I mean. Hellion drop indeed. So, we're probably going to be seeing a Hellion drop from Tidgney, which is a very popular strategy in the diamond bracket, and seeing as he's the #1 seed in this tournament, he is of course also diamond, and will probably be using this strategy. I would definitely not be surprised at this point. Yes, we can see a medevac come out. It's becoming obvious at this point. Of course, it's a very good strategic move as well, since you can drop the Hellions behind the mineral line, and they can fly there so fast and undetected on this map that it's completely ridiculous. And at the same time, Protoss has to be aware that Terran might just drop a tank over here, because some Terrans do this on this map as well. It's really good to just drop tanks here, and you can defend your expo and main with some tanks here. Therefore, tanks are really awesome in this map. Tidgney is not going for tanks though. No, he's making a 3 Helion drop. Does he have blue flames? No, he does not have blue flames. It's going to be good anyways though. And the probes, 2 probes down. More probes being taken down. 4 probes down, I believe. No more probes seem to be dying right now, but more are of course going to die. 3 more probes get taken out. Another probe gets chased away. The Stalkers are trying to fend off the Hellions as they pretty much escape back into the medevac. He lost 1 Hellion and didn't even get any other Hellions damaged, but he did kill like 7 probes, and ruined Argy's mining time a bit, which is of course really beneficial for him. So good job Tidgney right there, already gaining an economical advantage, I'm pretty sure. Let's just take a look. Yes, an economical advantage indeed, with 25 harvesters to 21. It's not that big a deal it seems, but this early in the game that can make a lot of difference. He's got another medevac. I'm not sure where his marines are hiding. His Helions are in here. In this medevac, okay, his marines are in the bunker, of course. He's making another Helion drop with his... I'm actually not sure how to pronounce it, Helion or Helion, I don't care. Just correct me if I'm wrong when I say it's probably Helion, but I'm gonna be pronouncing it differently, I'm sure, every time, so whatever. He's killing every probe at the natural with his Helions, or Helions, or whatever, and he doesn't really have much probes mining from his main, so Argy's in a very bad spot right now economically, and 2 Hellions made the escape, of course. 2 Hellions escaping every time is really good. I mean, he lost 1 Hellion again, killing like 7 probes or something again, which in the end gives Tidgney a huge economical advantage despite not having expanded yet. Argy have expanded, but is still at an economical disadvantage. Of course, this will change really fast because he's building probes from 2 bases, which will give him the advantage soon enough. The observer's following the medevac, which is trying to drop another 3 Helions here, but the stalkers are prepared this time as Tidgney pretty much changes his mind. He probably sees the observer by now, kind of sneaking after the medevac. No, he doesn't see it, I think, since he's still trying to land them. No, he's just gonna idle out there. Alright, what does he have else? He's got a Marauder, some Marines, he's got some more Marines in the bunker. He's making more stuff, he's got quite a lot of minerals pulled up, which is never good. But he's trying to make a lot of stuff. He needs... I'm not sure what he's going to transition in. He might just go ahead and pretty much just get ghosts or siege tanks and then stay with this build. We'll see. He could transition into pretty much anything at this point. He's got a starport, he's got a factory, he's got 2 barracks. 3 barracks, sorry. He's probably going to do MM then, since he already... MMM, of course, since he's already got medivacs. And another Helion drops goes down, killing a few probes only, I believe, this time, but still beneficial for Tidgney, as no Helions got vaporized this attack. The observer is still kind of following the medevac. Now it's going back. I'm surprised Tidgney haven't noticed the observer yet, or maybe he just doesn't give a damn, as he's getting more medevacs and doesn't really have enough troops to justify this many medevacs right now, but I'm sure he will be getting more troops. He's probably going to take for tanks as well. His expo is up. He's still at a slight economic advantage, and have been so throughout the entire game. I'm not sure what was going on here. I guess he tried to build something that destroyed it himself. It kind of looked like it. The center is damaged though. And I just fall into silence from being so retarded that I actually missed that. Okay, yeah, he made a drop up here, which is really annoying. He's not actually dropping any tanks yet though, and he's unfortunately not able to snipe the observer, so Protoss is able to hold his ground right now. He doesn't seem to be getting tanks, nor is he getting the tank upgrade right now. He needs, in my opinion, he should build a lot more barracks right now, even like double expand or something, because he's got a lot of minerals pulled up for really no reason whatsoever right now. He's using a lot of them right now on stuff. I guess he's just building some stuff. He doesn't have a lot of gas though, which is very problematic for him. And the reason he doesn't have a lot of gas right now is because he's getting a tank and the upgrade, and he's probably looking to land a tank over here, or maybe just siege the enemy base from here. Both of the ways are effective, although Protoss can of course warp down units here, which might just allow him to resist a tank push from here. Let's